Phil Robertson from Duck Dynasty was on the campaign trail for Ted Cruz, and as usual, he took his comments way too far.
When a fellow like me looks at the landscape and sees the depravity, the perversion, redefining marriage and telling us that marriage is not between a man and a woman, come on, Iowa, it's nonsense. It is evil. It's wicked. It's sinful. And they want us to swallow it. You say, we have to run this bunch out of Washington, D.C. We have to rid the earth of them. Get them out of there. Ted Cruz loves God. He loves James Madison, and he's a strict constitutionalist.
None of you are strict constitutionalists. The first sentence of the First Amendment is about secularism. It says the government cannot establish a religion. That's exactly what you want to do. So spare me your bullshit. You don't know anything about U.S. history. But moving on from that, did you catch the most important point there? He said we need to, quote, rid the earth of them. Talking about the LGBT movement and people who are in favor of LGBT rights. We have to rid the earth of them. Rid the earth of them. Rid the earth of them. No, that's not violent at all. No. You have a lot more in common with genocidal fascist maniacs than you do with your space fairy, Jesus Christ. How ridiculous are these guys? He's so sure he's right, and he's so sure he's the good guy, because he's so moral and religious, that he might just have to do a genocide to prove how right he is, to rid the earth of the scum. You know, the evil LGBT people and LGBT rights activists. Oh, rid the earth of them. They're so bad, they don't even deserve to walk on the same earth as us. Am I right? This is the same guy who, by the way, in a conversation with Sean Hannity about how to deal with ISIS, he said flat out, we ought to kill them or we ought to convert them. Kill or convert. That is only literally what ISIS says also. Congratulations, you're Christian ISIS. And now you solidify that even more. A guy like this with power, I mean, it's what nightmares are made of. He's an authoritarian. He's a theocrat. He is Christian ISIS. Now, thankfully, you know, he's not running for any position here, but he is endorsing somebody who's running, and has Ted Cruz come out and said, look, hey, he's an old dude, he's a little goofy and off his rocker. He said things, he doesn't really mean them. You know, it is what it is. But, of course, I don't believe in what this guy's saying. He's saying rid the earth of LGBT activists. That's crazy. No, in fact, Ted Cruz, directly after these comments, he came out, he gave his speech, and he said the following, quote, how about Phil Robertson? What an extraordinary human being. I mean, listen, God makes every one of us unique, but some are uniquer than others. What a voice Phil has to speak out for the love of Jesus. Oh, yes, the love of genocide. I mean, Jesus. What a joyful, cheerful, unapologetic voice of truth Phil Robertson is. What part of doing a genocide of LGBT activists is truth, Ted? Please explain for me. For those of you who saw his victory speech in Iowa yesterday, what did he say? Almost everything he said was about God. God. Yes, Ted. Allow me to say, in response to your showing of your true theocratic colors, Allahu Akbar! Allahu Akbar!